250,000 normal people found all kind of backgrounds, found one key, one business model that changed everything. And I talked with 100 of them here to bring their stories to you. You are about to hear their stories. Real people, real transformation, and real success. Are you ready to discover the journey that could change your life too? I'm Dana. I help aspiring moms, entrepreneurs build a successful online business. Without business experience or tech skills, you can be a total beginner. So whether you are searching for inspiration, considering a change in your life, or maybe a totally new path, or maybe you're just curious about the experience of others and to hear their stories, I'm sure these stories will give you a real insight into what it takes to take control of your future and to build something meaningful. I'm really excited to bring you these real, unfiltered stories, and I hope they will inspire you to take that first step on your own journey. So let's get started.
Hello, nice meeting you. We're finally in person. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us about why you started a digital business?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hi, Dana. I'm meeting her for the first time at this amazing business meetup we have every year in Mississauga. So, my name is Tehmina. I've been a business owner for 4 years. And when I started the business, I was actually working in banking for almost 9 years. And thanks to this business, I've been able to quit my job. I was looking for like a plan B, a side hustle, because I felt that having just a job is not enough for us. It doesn't allow you to save a lot of money or pay off your debt. And the best decision I made was 4 years ago, because within 6 months, I quit my job. And, I've been able to become mortgage free, got a beautiful home in Niagara Falls, and, basically living the life that I wanted.
Do you think this business can be done by anyone? Do you need certain skills?
Well, as long as you're 18 and above, that's all you need to be. I don't need to bring anything with you. The only two things I tell people you need is to have a very strong why, because that's what's going to keep you going. And you should be willing to learn. As long as you have those two things, we can teach you the rest.
And one more question. What's one thing that you like the most about this business?
This absolute, you can see them here, the community. That's what, because everything else that I've seen out there, if you buy a training program, you're left alone. With us, the community is there, your mentor, your coach, they are all your support system, and that's what keeps you going. So that's been my favorite part. And of course, the training is amazing as well. But my top favorite is the community.
Definitely. Totally agree there. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dana.
This is Dave.
And Roxanne.
We're from Calgary, Canada. I used to be a general manager.
And I used to work in finance.
We started the online business in 2018, and one of their biggest reasons is we were in $86,000 in consumer debt. And I remember one of our lowest points, Roxanne prayed this very powerful prayer.
Yes, I asked God to heal our finances, to lead us to the right opportunity so that we can pay off that debt and get ahead in life.
And it was about that time that we saw an ad, and it was the online business, and the rest is history. In 16 months, we paid off $86,000 in consumer debt. In 14 months, I replaced my general manager income job, and I'm now a job quitter.
Yes, in 29 months, I was able to quit my corporate job in finance.
And one of our biggest things is that, we couldn't even buy a home for living in an apartment for over 10 years. But after starting the business, 2 years later, we built and bought a home, and in under 3 years, we paid it off. And we're now mortgage free. I remember that time we were so happy. We felt this freedom, and you can have that feeling too, whatever it is that you're coming in for. So we're excited for you, and we look forward to seeing you inside the community.
Hi everyone, we're sisters from Edmonton, Alberta. I'm Cherie.
And I'm Ashley. And before we found this business, we both felt really lost, stuck, and passionless in our careers.
We didn't know what we wanted to be when we grew up.
Exactly. I used to play rugby for the national team. I went to the Olympics, and after I retired from rugby, I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I bounced around from job to job and was just trying to find something that I was passionate about again.
Yeah, and I worked in the school system. I was a speech therapy assistant for a while, and then I transitioned into being a behavior specialist, and I loved my role. And then I had kids and my priorities shifted. I wanted to be at home. I wanted to be with my kids, but I needed a way to create an income so I could be home with them.
Yeah, and starting this business, we started 3 years ago, and we absolutely love what we do, and we've been able to create so much for ourselves. In the first year in our business, we earned anywhere from like $1,000 to $5,000 a year, or sorry, a month, and then
and then it just started to increase from there. So around the 1 year mark, we were earning anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000, and then 18 months into our business, we had our first 5-figure a month.
Yeah, it was huge.
It was huge, and like I never earned more than $4,000 a month prior to this business,
and I never earned more than $3,000 a month. So being able to hit $20,000 to $50,000 months.
Our biggest month was $50,000.
Yeah.
Like, it's just wild. We're regular people from Alberta, Canada, and this system has allowed us to achieve that.
Yeah, and this business has meant so much to us. Being able to leave our careers and really like just do life on our own terms, not be dictated by a boss, and creating financial freedom for ourselves and financial stability.
Yeah, and for me, being able to be home without worrying about the finances, being available for my children, and creating that financial independence and stability and traveling more. So money's a tool, and we've been able to create so much.
Hello, my name is Shannon. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I've been in this business now for 4 years. I used to be a wedding planner before I started this business, and I did that for 12 years. I loved it. It was my dream job. But I quickly realized once my kids became school-aged, I have 2 little boys, that weddings are very weekend heavy, summer heavy, and you have to be planning your life like a year or more in advance. And that just was not going to fly. So I went on the hunt for something else, and I came across this business, and it has changed our lives dramatically. Last summer, we went to Europe for 3 weeks as a family, and that's something that I know I never would have been able to do if I was still doing weddings. My biggest month in this business has been $23,000, which is crazy and life-changing kind of income. And I now have consistent 5-figure months every month. And it didn't start that way. They started smaller, like $500-600 here, $1,200 there. But it's just grown over time the longer that I've done this business. I had a very skeptical spouse when I first started, but I just told him it's working for too many people to not try it for myself. I am so happy I did. He is so happy I did. And it's been amazing.
We are in the loop, Paris! Yay! Yeah, we just want to come say hi real quick, everybody. PB and Charles here. We came here for my birthday and also 1 year business anniversary, guys. This business has been transformed our lives so much. I have been working 2 nursing jobs for the last 15 years. So much struggling because I work long hours, 12 to 16 hours per shift, no time off. But the thing is that I make a mistake in the past. I do some investment, I lost a lot of money, put me into the hole that I maxed out on the credit card debt. Late on mortgage payments, collection calling, late mortgage company calling, we all tax it to the government. Last year, how long? How many times I see you come here?
We saw each other 4 weeks for the whole year.
Yes, yeah. Last year, working so hard that I only see my husband only 1 month for the whole year. No life. And the reason why I started online business because my parents, they were so sick. They got 3 vaccines last year, October last year. They got so sick. And I couldn't be there for them. They were in bed 3 days straight. My mom, she's the one that's struggling the most. Diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, couldn't eat, couldn't drink for 3 days straight. But here I am. The oldest daughter in the family, the only nurse in the family, but I have to leave my parents there, in and out coma, while I went to the hospital to take good care of my patient. That's the moment that I told myself, what kind of daughter I am? What kind of the nurse I am? And even like, how can you take good care of somebody else? Why your family, you should ignore them? Because I have been trading time for money. So I tell myself, this is enough. Time to change this. So, grateful for this online business. So, Jeffrey, 5 months later, what happened?
5 months later, well, look, we found this business and we saw what was going on in the community, and it's a worldwide community. We saw the person that was mentoring us, and she had very little time, but she was making it happen. Single mom, full-time worker. When we found this business, we set a goal to retire her in 5 years. We achieved that in 5 months.
5 months! Guys, 5 months, Thank you. 5 months in the business, I say goodbye to my 15-year nursing career. And now we earn 5-figure income monthly. We earn 6-figure income for yearly. The first year, guys, we make $117,000 with this online business. How amazing it is, guys. I still pinching myself. What? Retire at 8:45? This is like, wow, this dream. So with the online business, guys, we have 4 streams of income. Your dream come true. So take action, guys. So say hi.
Hi, I'm Melvina, originally from the Philippines, and right now I'm a nanny here in Paris. But since I'm an adventurous and I want to explore things in my life, I came to learn about this digital business, and I'm so happy and so blessed to have this. And because I want to have a time freedom, because I want to arrange everything, the time for myself and for my family. And it's because of this digital business, I learned a lot. And it's not only the financial, but it's all about my personal development to be a better individual. And I assure and believe that in 1 year, I will be like Vivi.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap for today, but we are just getting started. In the next episode, we'll dive into more inspiring journeys from another 5 entrepreneurs who took that step outside their comfort zone and embrace the digital world. You don't want to miss their insights on how they overcome self-doubt, how they build something meaningful from scratch. Are you curious about what drives them to succeed? Tune in next time for stories that will push you closer to your dream goals.